In this video, we're going to transform a village church so it's going to look totally different like here. So we're going to get started by using sandstone to replace the church walls. So the first thing we're going to do is knock out a section. We're also going to expand the church as well as replace the building materials. So we're going to use smooth sandstone, and we're going to build a side wing to the church here. So you want to go back 8 or 9 blocks and then just come across so that it matches the church on the other side. We're going to leave a space for the door. We're going to put a side door for the parishioners to come in. And then we're going to build up 3-block high walls. Or actually there'll be 4, so go 3 above where we did before. And leave some space for windows. And we're going to be using stained glass windows. The village church just has plain windows, and that doesn't really seem appropriate. So we're going to use green and blue and pink. We'll also put some yellow in later. You can use whatever ones you want. But the idea is just to give it some stained glass windows like a lot of churches have. Okay, so let's build up the back wall of this section. So leave 2 blocks empty for the door. Now we're going to fill in the floor of the church, and we're going to use oak wood spruce planks, or oak wood planks. So we'll just go ahead and fill that in. Looks a lot better than just plain cobblestone like they have in the default. So now we're going to go to the other side, and we're going to build another wing that will allow people to sit in, or the villagers to sit in. So it's going to be like a side wing for the church. So we're going to knock out this other wall. And we're also going to fill in with oak wood planks for the floor. Now let's build up the walls to the same height. And we're also going to put in stained glass, and we're going to use some different patterns over here. Try to alternate the colors. So on the back we'll kind of put a cross pattern. So now that we have that filled in, we're going to add some benches or pews for the villagers, and we're going to use sandstone stairs for that. We're going to put some on this side as well. So now we're going to start working on the altar area, and we're just going to replace the cobblestone blocks in place. And we're going to use quartz for the seats up in the top. So we're kind of imagining that the priests or pastors, whatever you want to call them, are going to be up there. So they're going to have the fancy stuff. So we're going to put kind of some tables, and also since it's the priest area, we're going to put emerald blocks for the floor, and I'm using Flows HD resource pack for this. So I'm going to build a kind of altar, so we're going to use quartz blocks and slabs. There's not too much space here, and we'll put purple carpet on the top, make it look kind of like an altar. So now let's just replace the cobblestone in place with smooth sandstone. You may have noticed that I broke up the area where the ladder was, and we're going to put stairs on the outside later, and we're going to have the ladder go up to the bell tower. And so we're going to put some sandstone stairs. First we'll put a spruce door, and then put sandstone stairs into the church. So we want to cover up the area where the emerald is, and continue to replace the cobblestone. Another thing to do when you're remodeling a village is to kind of make things more even, because you've noticed they're sloppy builders, so things don't always line up properly. There's always a block out of place or something. So also put some more stained glass, and the color's up to you, but I used yellow on the side. Alright, so now we're going to put those stairs that I was talking about. So I'm trying to figure out a good place to put them. This is going to go up into what I would describe as a bell tower. So that's replacing the ladder that was there originally. So we're just replacing more cobblestone here, Just doing it in place basically, so we'll keep some of the original shape, but it's going to look a lot different when it's made out of sandstone. So we're going to change this part into a doorway, so we're just knocking out the windows and replace it. We're going to replace it with a spruce door. More stained glass. And something you might try doing is making this church out of quartz instead of sandstone to see how it looks. Okay, so let's start replacing the ceiling. And we're going to replace that ladder later. And we've sealed that up because we're not using the ladder from the bottom. We put the stairs, add some steps to get out. Back out to the stairs. And now we're going to replace that wall with get rid of the cobblestone. And up here I'm going to make it a little bit, we're just going to follow the same shape basically, and we're going to put a kind of dome on the top. And making it more even, there was a block out of place. Okay, so we're going to want to have, those will be windows. Let's replace the cobblestone first. And it's also an option to leave some of the cobblestone to have different designs in there. But I'm going to get rid of most of it. I'm going to leave a little bit over the front door. Okay, so what we're going to do here is just fill in the staircase with some blocks, and put like a start working on the ceiling here for that section. Okay, so we're going to put the ladder back in. Okay, so we're going to put the base of the dome as stone slabs. So we're going to build that up a little bit and then connect those. Now we're going to fill that in the center and build it up. So I'm going to put one more stone slab because it wasn't even. Actually, let's put quartz for the base. We're going to put a cross up here. So we want a big cross that you can see all over the village. These churches often dominate their immediate neighborhood. So that's a nice cross with the quartz at the base. Okay, so we're going to put a stone brick walkway around the church. You can use whatever material you want for the walkway. Brick is also good. So we want it to be even and wrap around. And it's 2 blocks wide. So now we're going to have it meet up with the staircase. And then we'll have it go around the staircase because we want it to wrap all the way around. It's pretty dark over here also, so we'll consider putting some kind of lighting. So I'm going to use oak fence to build some poles. Make them 3 or 4 blocks high. And then I put sandstone up there, but you can use any material you want. Just put some torches on it. That way the church is well lit up at night, and you can see we have a little demon here. And put some torches on the entryway. And then let's put another one on a post on the back side. Okay, so we're going to show you how we did the roof for the sections where the pews are. So on one of them I just put a flat roof using spruce wood planks. And then we're going to put a pitch roof on the other side. And to do that, you can just use stairs. And again, we use spruce because we wanted to keep it dark. So put some blocks behind the stairs, and then you can raise up another level with stairs to give it a pitch roof appearance. And we just keep doing that until we meet in the middle. So when you're building a pitch roof, since you want to meet in the middle, you want to make sure that you have the right number of blocks across. So be sure to count those up. So here, see, we just put a row of blocks or planks, and then put our stairs on top. That's a real easy way to build a pitched roof. So we got two in the middle, and then we're just going to put stairs on top of those to join those up. Or you can leave them flat. So now we'll fill in some of these spaces here we have left over. Now I'm going to put a railing around the top made out of black stained glass. Okay, so there's our remodeled village church. Looks a lot better than it did. Just going around the backside, and we could probably want to light up the inside, put some torches and stuff like that as needed. And you can play around with different altar designs and so forth.